Hello and good evening, everyone. So 7 p.m. on a Monday means a live stream where I answer any match betting questions or even value betting questions that you may have. So I'll just jump into screen sharing mode here. And basically, let's just go ahead and check that we are live on YouTube. And yes, I can see we're live there. Currently, no viewers, which is quite sad to see. But yeah, no viewers, no likes. Okay. Hopefully some viewers join me here and we can get some questions going. What I'll go through, what I wanted to actually share with those of you on the replay, since there's no one actually live with me currently, is the power of the Rebel betting software. For those of you that may have got into match betting and then you're looking for something else to make more profits from, like if the you've done all the welcome offers and the reload offers, like the bet £5 to get a £5 free bet. If that's not something you really want to put your time into, which I'm not saying they're not good things to do, because lots of people do them and make profit from them. But if you wanted something that can make you much more profit, yes, you are going to get your accounts restricted. It's not like an evergreen thing, value betting. It's not evergreen where you're going to be able to do it forever and make millions of pounds. But it is something that you can do, make several thousands of pounds, get restricted. And then there are other strategies that I have to share with you, which you can put in place on restricted accounts and continue to make money with them. So yeah, if you're not really one of those people that's wanting to do the bet £5 to get a £5 free bet, then this Rebel software is a fantastic option. Yeah, I just wanted to, before I went live, it was about, I think, 4 minutes to 7, and this bet came up here to place at Smartkids, so over on the exchange. So it was this HK Kopavogs. It's Icelandic soccer, so Icelandic Premier League football. I haven't pronounced that, but yeah, to get on the bet there, draw no bet, back odds are 2.64. The software was saying that was expected value of 4.5%. Now, if we jump over to Smartkids, we can actually see that the back odds now are at 2.52 for that team on the draw no bet selection. So, and the lay odds are at 2.64. So you can see people have gone on there. They've placed the bet. They've taken the liquidity. I think there was about 16, 18 pounds available. So if you were betting £20 stakes with your value bets, you would have definitely got that matched up. Some of the money was taken and then some fresh money was put in at 2.64. So you could have got the odds at a value 2.64. Now they're down to 2.52. If we change that here to 2.52, you obviously wouldn't place that bet because the value is minus 0.2%. So it's not an extremely terrible value, but you wouldn't make any money betting at that. Every £100 that you would bet at those odds on that event and that bet there, you would get back, what are we talking? £99.80 that would work out at. Whereas if you took the odds there at 2.64, like they were originally on offer for at value and the software recommended it, every £100 on average that you would bet at those odds, you would make £4.50. Hence the expected value of 4.5% there. So yeah, it's and obviously with Smartkids, that's value betting that you can do without being restricted there. It's possible to just be value betting the exchanges there and making profit each month, and then kind of all the unrestricted accounts that you have at the bookmakers, you can use those as just additional accounts basically to make value betting profit from. But I'll go ahead and remove that one, and I'll go back onto the homepage of Smartkids there. And by the way, Smartkids still have not verified and given me my account back. They've still suspended my account. I've got like over £200 in there that they're not letting me get access to. I can't log in or anything. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, I sent them all the information that they requested, all the bank statements, the proof of earnings, all the kind of ways I earn money that I mentioned, that I make videos on YouTube and all that good stuff. And they're still not impressed. They don't care, and they've still not given me my account back. So it's getting a bit ridiculous now with them. And I did actually mention that in the last email that I sent to them. They're being a bit crazy now. But anyway, hopefully it gets sorted out by Wednesday this week. I said that last week, but fingers crossed. I do have the original version of Oddsmonkey here, so ask away with any questions to do with Oddsmonkey. I've mentioned before, accumulators not really my strong point with match betting. Not a huge, never really got into doing football accumulators. But if you have any accumulator questions, then be sure to join up onto the Profit Boss Match Betting Facebook group and post them up on there. I'm regularly checking to see if anyone's posting up on there, and I approve posts pretty quickly. It is just me and myself, just I, managing all the Facebook group there. So when people have tagged my name and on the Facebook group, if I've not replied to you on there, I do apologize, because sometimes it can get a bit overwhelming and I might miss someone's comment. Basically, that's why I do these live streams, because it's a great chance to just answer everyone's question at the same time, and everyone can listen and read everyone's questions all together, instead of me trying to get back to individuals there. And then finally we have Profit Duel here, which is for the American viewers of the channel. If you have any questions to do with Profit Duel, happy to answer your questions there. They do have an offer on at the moment, introductory offer, it says. So $1, which works out at like 80p in UK money, but you won't care about that if you're in America. $1 for the first month, then $29.99 per month, down from $99 a month. Now, I thought $99 a month was insanely good value for what you get with this, but the fact that they're offering $1 for the first month, like, it'd be crazy for people to not take advantage of that. It's just insane what you can do with this Profit Duel software if you're American and living in America. You're talking like sports welcome bonus offers here when you just sign up to all the bookmakers, or sports books as they call them in America. You're talking expected value there from the 16 offers, just 16 offers, but $4,400 near enough. And then further down, they now have casino welcome offers, so $5,700. So let me just add those together there. So we can get an exact number: 4,390 plus 5,686. So $10,000. So $10,076, just over 10 grand basically. And you're going to get the first month for $1. I'm not saying you'll be able to get through all of those offers in 1 month, but at least half of them may, depends on what kind of bankroll you have, how much money you have when starting out. But even if you got through like half of them, say in the first month, or even a quarter, that'd still be over a couple of thousand in profit. And then in the second month, you're only going to pay $30. So it really is a no-brainer if you want to make money online using match betting in America. Profit Duel, as I've mentioned before, is just the American website which has been created by Oddsmonkey. That's why it looks, you can kind of see the font that they've used on Profit Duel, and then go to Oddsmonkey's there, and it's the same font. And if we were logged in on the new Oddsmonkey site, you could see how similar the new Oddsmonkey site is to the Profit Duel site. They're basically identical, with like just different color color themes. So, but yeah, I prefer to use the original Oddsmonkey site there. But let's see here if we have, so we've got 14 live viewers. Fantastic to see some viewers in now. I really got worried when I saw 0 viewers, and I thought, no way are we going to go through a whole live stream here with no one joining us. Thank you to everyone that's pressed the like button so far. I can see 6 likes there. If you're feeling generous, whether you're live now or if you're on the replay, please do tap the like button. It's massively appreciated, and it shows me that you obviously like the live streams. But hi there. Good evening, David Avery. Thank you for joining me here. Saying, hi, Chris. Saw a story posted on Discord about a guy jailed for multi-accounting on a large scale. Is it therefore still safe/legal to multi-account? So, funnily enough, I've just before we went live, I've literally just filmed a video showing that article. I went onto the Essex Police website, and they had the article up on there because it's been shared around by a few different news outlets, obviously, because it's news. And yeah, but I took it straight from the police website just to get the exact details, so it wasn't like maybe changed around like they are sometimes by the media. And yeah, reading through it, I mean, I've as I said, I've filmed the video, so I'm gonna get editing that video after we finish this live stream, actually. And hopefully, if because all I'm doing is going through the article, so I don't think I'll take too much editing. If I can get that editing done by this evening, by later tonight, I'll try and get the video on by sort of 10 o'clock tonight, or 9:30 maybe, if I can do. If not, it'll be tomorrow evening. But yeah, I mean, with your question there, is it therefore still? I won't go into the article now because it's obviously it'll be on the video. But yeah, is it? Your question is it therefore still safe / legal to multi-account? Well, I mean, in that article, oh, not the article, in the actual, so the case that the police brought forward and prosecuted him. As I say, I won't go into too many details because then it's like revealing everything that I've sort of put together in the video. But basically, he's gone to jail because of representing, so using other people's details. I don't think it's from actually multi-accounting, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense there, but yeah, the way it's been worded in the article, trying not to give too much away here, but I'm sure loads of people will watch it anyway. It's not everyone joins these live streams, do they? But yeah, the way it's kind of worded out there is it was like a professional business that was set up where people are then giving them details, and they had like for I think it was about 11 years they were doing it, from 2008 to 2019. See, now I'm just giving all the details away. But yeah, they'd set up like it says over 1,000 different accounts basically. I mean, it's a tough one. Like the police are saying it's illegal if you're doing any betting in anyone else's name. It's basically identity fraud. So that would then say that any multi-accounting where you're actually placing bets in someone else's name and you're using their details, that is illegal. So yeah, whether or not like multi-accounting in like just say your partner's name, and you're advising them on what to bet on, whether that's legal. I mean, I'm in no position to give legal advice here, but that's another thing entirely. It might be an option for me to maybe go to some kind of national solicitors that they can provide services all over, and just say to them, hey, do you want to get some exposure on my YouTube channel? How about you give some advice to my followers here, and just basically say, like, these are the rules and this is what you should and shouldn't do. Maybe that's an option there, because yeah, I don't want to be going and giving out sort of oh yeah, this is legal, this isn't illegal, especially with what's happened this week basically. But Lee AM there, or is it Lee Am? Hi there, good evening. Saying, hi Chris, I've not dipped my toes into 2-ups or extra places yet, but I think that's what I want to start getting involved with. What subscriptions should I get signed up to help with that? So absolutely, the best subscription I would say would be Oddsmonkey, but you may already have. Do let me know, Lee, if you're already signed up with Oddsmonkey, because obviously then you can be using the extra places matcher, which I've used for a very long time now, a few years. Well, since I can't say December 2018, because that's when I started match betting, and I didn't start doing extra places till about 3 or 4 months later. So been using the Oddsmonkey extra place matcher since about April 2019. Yeah, really, really good tool. Obviously, still use it. every Saturday when we're doing the members live streams, and I'm advising people what bets to take at good value for extra places there. And before Oddsmonkey had so over on the odds matcher here, I forgot that I'm screen sharing here, so I can actually just share it with you rather. On the odds matcher here, so the old fashioned way, the original way, was you'd go on filter and then you'd have to type in two up here. There, I've got it as save data. So you'd put in two up, and that should, there we go. That's now filtered through all the different two up matches, and you can see it says Sky Bet there, and it says a little two up logo on it there, which I've never seen before. But yeah, you got all these two up matches. For example, right now you could get on Atletico Madrid. I would recommend that one because it's at 98.63, meaning you can back it at 1.44 and lay the team at 1.46. I know it's odds on favorite, but yeah, any team, if it's odds on favorite, as long as it's over a 98.5% rating, I would personally take that two up as a plus EV bet. But all of these other ones are just no good currently. But yeah, that was the old-fashioned way, the previous way of doing it. Now Oddsmonkey on their new, fresh, brand new site, they actually have a dedicated two-up matcher tool. So it's really, really good. You can go through all the filters on there and get them set up there. And now with Oddsmonkey as well, I believe it was released today, they have something called All Access now. So if you're already signed up to Oddsmonkey, Lee, you'll also have that as well, like the high-risk casino offers that you can do and all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's the best subscription I would recommend there. And especially if you've already got Oddsmonkey, then you're absolutely fine there. But let's see. Oh, yeah. So Shahad Hussein, hi there. Good evening. Saying, oh, yes, Chris, how are you? I'm pretty good, thank you. My daughter's at nursery, my 3-year-old, and she brings a lot of cold and germs back home. So I've for the past sort of a year, I've spent a lot of time being ill. But very recently, I've managed to not get ill. So yeah, whenever I don't have a cold now, I basically appreciate how good life is. So yeah, thank you for that. I hope you're well also, as with everyone live with me now and on the replay. Shahad there saying, I'm still hurting after that underwhelming Cheltenham. So yeah, I mean, Cheltenham, it's probably the Cheltenham to be forgotten, isn't it? It was really, although we still managed to get on quite a few plus EV bets, the fact that the horses didn't really land where we needed them to, landing in the extra place, apart from, which day was it? I'm trying to remember. Was it either the Thursday or the Friday? I think it was the Friday, wasn't it, where we actually had some joy, and the Friday saved the week basically. But yeah, if we were just relying on that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then it would have been awful. But thankfully, we had a decent last day there. But Paul B, hi there, good evening. Just checking there to see if there's any further comments below yours, Paul. But no, it looks like yours is the last one there. Just saying, so Paul just saying, it wasn't described as illegal in the news article. It was described as against the bookmakers' terms. That's all they said. So yeah, you're very correct there, Paul. I found that a bit confusing, really. The detective inspector, if that's how you word it, they'd said, oh yeah, it's against the bookmakers' terms to use multiple identities to place bets and sign up for accounts at bookmakers. So if it's just against, say, Bet365 terms, why would someone then go to jail for it? I mean, I find that quite confusing. But yeah, I don't get it. So it's either illegal or it's not, but it has to be illegal because the guy's actually gone to jail for 5 years. So that's a pretty serious amount of time as well. That's not just 6 months or 3 months. That's quite a big deal, really, when you think about how old you are now and then how old you'd be getting out of jail 5 years later. That's but I think my opinion on that story is it's potentially he's been made an example of because he's done multi-accounting to an absolute crazy level there of over 1,000 accounts. Oh yeah, and Paul also saying, remember the guy who admitted to court siding on the BBC documentary? He set up hundreds of accounts with 365 and they didn't go after him. Yeah, exactly that. That documentary, I'm pretty sure, will still be on. And I wish I would have thought to include that in my video I just recorded, actually, because, yeah, quite rightly, if you go onto YouTube and you search for that, if you just put BBC court siding, that documentary video should come up there. It's had a few million views, I believe. But yeah, he does. Yeah, as you say, he literally admits in the video, in the documentary, that he would get banned from Bet365 or from, I don't know if you mentioned specifically Bet365, but he'd get banned from the bookmaker, and then he would be going around and trying to find other people's find other people to ask them if he could set up accounts in their name. So yeah, and literally nothing was ever done about that. So I don't know what's quite gone on with this this case that's been finished up this week. So there might be more to it that the police haven't let on to there, and they've just given like very small amounts of information on it. But Nick, hi there, good evening, saying, Rebel versus Each Way Sniper, which one would you choose? So great question, Nick. Basically, so Rebel betting, for those of you who don't know, and by the way, Rebel actually has, I've left the free trial link there, conveniently there for your convenience. I was trying to think of another word to use there, but yeah, free trial to Rebel there, free trial link. Basically, on Rebel, the software just throws value bets at you. So when you're betting at a bookmaker, normally all of the bets, when you just go and place mug bets at a bookie, you're just slowly handing them your money. Even if your bet wins, if you've taken the odds at poor value, you're just handing them your money over time. You might win a few and like feel great about it, but yeah, slowly but surely they are going to just take your money off you. Whereas this software, let's just go ahead and turn on the filter for the bookmaker tab here, because at the moment I just have Smartkids activated. So let's show you some more bets. I'm sure there'll be some that come up with Bet365 here. There usually is several available, so I'll be embarrassed now if none show up. Just loading value bets. There we go. So yeah, currently 15 value bets with this filter I have on. So yeah, literally, this software has said, okay, this tennis player, to win their match at back odds of 1.83, that's an expected value of 6.2%. So if you were to bet, so £100 on that, you wouldn't bet 100 quid on one bet, but if you did, so you will do over many bets. So if you're starting out, you might use £10 stakes. If you've got £1,000 to put towards it, you use 1% of your bankroll, so you'd bet £10 per bet. So after 10 bets, you would have bet 100 quid. And out of those 10 bets, your expected value, placing 10 bets of £10 on that, would be £6.20. So over time, on average, you would be the one that's in profit and making money. That's why you do eventually, I don't want to sort of not mention the fact that, yeah, eventually you will get gubbed, you'll get restricted, they'll close your account down. Yeah, of course, because you're betting with the odds in your favor. I've mentioned this before, but if they did not close your account down, if they didn't restrict you, you could literally, one person, and this is not a joke, one person could bankrupt and put Bet365 out of business. Because, say you were doing it, you got up to say £2,000 of profit. Now you've moved up to £20 stakes. Then you get to £4,000. You move up to £40 stakes. You get to 10,000. You'd move up to £100 stakes. So you just keep going. And, you would literally, you get to 100 grand, you'd be using £1,000 stakes. So they have to, I know the responsible gambling sort of regulations that are in place now wouldn't allow that anyway. But yeah, if they didn't restrict you, you could literally just keep going up and up and up. You could be placing 100 grand bets and be still making money on them. But yeah, that's what that does. Now with Each Way Sniper, that does the same thing, but it's using each way value bets on horse racing. So there's no horse racing bets on this one. It's like tennis, soccer, or football, as we call it. some other various like basketball, some other sports in there as well. But mainly, I guess it's football and tennis, really, a lot of the bets. Whereas with the Each Way Sniper software, that's literally just horse racing bets there, where it's providing the value on the each way part of the bet, on the place part, should I say, of the each way bet. Now, I would highly recommend you, if you're wanting to you've done match betting, you've got through all the welcome offers, I'd recommend going firstly with value betting and taking the max amount of profit that you can from that. So starting with £1,000 using £10 stakes, then get into £2,000 of profit and move up to £20 stakes. But I talk about all of this in the completely free value betting course that I'm putting together currently. Just released lesson 6 for members there, which you can get as a member on early access. But yeah, when I film lessons 7 and 8, then I'll put it public for everyone to check it out there, as I say, for completely free. It'll be pay what you want. So if you want to chuck me a $5 or whatever, tenner, I don't mind. I definitely won't get angry at you if you want to tip me on there. But yeah, with Each Way Sniper, so you do rebel betting, make the max profit. Then with Each Way Sniper, you'd actually use that software, especially the auto version, to place the bets for you on your restricted accounts, because you can make really nice profits from it, as I've shown from members' results, with literally just £1 or £2 each way bets. So I really don't want people going and using Each Way Sniper on healthy, unrestricted accounts, getting them restricted, and then then you can't use those accounts for rebel betting. So definitely the order to do it in, I would say, is rebel and then go to Each Way Sniper. I don't think it's like a one or the other. I think you should do rebel first, then to sniper, basically, Nick. But Shahad, they're saying, so haha, slowly building that immunity, I guess. Most of my family work in the education sector, and they're off sick with colds often too. Yeah, that makes sense. Saying, I hope your daughter and partner are happy and healthy too. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, they are currently. So yeah, let's just what I do now when I pick my daughter up from nursery, first thing, grab the anti-bac gel, and it just goes straight onto her hands. That's like the I guess the COVID times got us into that sort of habit, but definitely to try and avoid. I noticed when I started doing that, we were getting ill less then. So it's definitely worth doing for anyone that thinks like, oh, I'm not messing about with anti-bac gel. It means that you don't get a cold as often, basically. But let's see here. Oh yeah, I've already read that Paul's comment there. So Thomas Cohen, hi there, good evening. Saying, if we've learned anything from COVID, make sure you take vitamin C and especially zinc regularly. So thank you for that, Thomas there. I actually do have like a multivitamin, which I think is vitamin C and zinc in there. I think it's like an immunity system multivitamin. This is way off topic from what the stream's supposed to be about. But I was taking it regularly, and then I've stopped recently. So I need to get back into that habit of taking that. But Ken Gibson, hi there, good evening, saying, hi, Chris, I've just started rebel betting today. So, so saying, so hurry up and finish the lessons, mate. So, if you definitely can, if you want to get early access to them, it literally is just $7.99 to become a Profit Boss Discord member. And the great thing about being in the membership in the Discord, so I can show you quickly here. So obviously on a Saturday, I post up all the extra place bets that I feel are great value. There's the 2-up alerts channel here, where it's mainly members posting 2-ups in there when they find a great one. And then we also have, the Rebel betting chat here. And you can go into that chat channel and obviously chat all things rebel betting. And then there's also the Each Way Sniper chat channel as well, where members are sharing their results, what's going on with the software for the day, and all that good stuff. So yeah, not only are you going to get you get to watch the lessons right now, the first 6 lessons, but then you've got access to that Discord to chat with members on there. All things match betting, basically. And there's also a couple of other channels, like I've just opened a e-commerce one for those of you that may be interested in chatting about selling on eBay or on Amazon. There's an investing one as well, which I've been a bit more quiet with. I've started a new YouTube channel to do with investing because I realized majority of the Profit Boss subscribers weren't interested in investing videos, so that's why it's on a separate channel. And I've actually just started, this is going off topic even more now, but I've just started investing on a platform called eToro, which some of you may have heard of and some you may not have heard of. But on there, you can actually copy my stock portfolio. And I just shared that on the Investing Boss Facebook group and got my first copier this evening. So hello to you if you happen to be in the stream now and you are that person that's copied me. Thank you so much for copying me there. It's free to do it. Basically, you deposit your money that you want to invest with, and then you press copy on my portfolio and you copy all my stock investments that I've selected on there. Basically, if you're interested in that, just jump over to eToro.com and just search Profit Boss YT on there, and that's the username there. But let me see here really quickly. Oh yeah, AJ, hi there, good evening. And Tim Porter, hi there, good evening to you. Oh, Ken saying I'm in all of them. Okay. So do you mean you're in the Profit Boss Discord already? Because then that's all you need. If you're already in, then you can get watching those value betting course lessons right now. If you're not, though, the link for the membership's down in the description as usual. But AJ saying, why would they remove you from Smartkids? Basically, this is my, and really quickly here, because I've just noticed the time here. With Smartkids, they do this thing where they want to check your source of income. This is the third time they've done this now. I think they do it like once a year or something like that. It's not quite as regular as that, but it's the third one. The first one I had no problems with. I had everything was much easier when I first on that first one I was lorry driving still. I had one bank account, so it was easy to show them exactly where my money was getting earned from. And then on the second one, it wasn't so easy because I wasn't actually working anymore. I was just creating YouTube videos. I started on YouTube and I found it a bit more difficult to show my proof of income there. I didn't actually have any income when I first started on YouTube. Just a quick bit of background info. Didn't make any money on YouTube for the first 4 months, not a penny there. So that was difficult to kind of show them. I basically had to show them that I had savings and I'd left my job, and then they investigated it all. But this third one, I've got several bank accounts now to do with my business bank account, a few current accounts, and money all over the place. So now I've had to send them loads of information, loads of bank statements, and I've sent them everything that they've requested. But I think they've even got confused and mixed up with what it is they're looking for. There's just so much going on. But yeah, so that's why they do it. And I'm just having a bit of trouble getting it back online now. I'm just happy that it's only 215 quid in there, and it's not like 2,150. Then I'd be really peed off if it was a substantial amount of money. But Lee there saying, Chris, would I still need Oddsmonkey if I join your Discord where you and others are posting good bets to jump on? I mean, I would say yes. Just because you would have more options then. It's not absolutely essential. Like if you didn't want to pay for Oddsmonkey and you didn't want any match betting software at all, and you just wanted to be in the Discord, then you could literally just get on those bets. But I guess it depends what you want to do. If you want to be finding your own bets and getting on more bets, then you would want Oddsmonkey as well. If you're not so bothered about that and you just want to set the Discord and notifications on and just get on bets when they pop up on there, then you could, of course, save the £30 a month that Oddsmonkey now charge for their membership. So, it depends really what you want to do with that, Lee. The choice is yours there. Only you would be able to decide on that, of course. And then Kenny. So, sorry, Kenny, I didn't notice here on the Crowdcast stream. Let me come out of screen sharing. Kenny just saying, hi, Chris. So good evening, Kenny. I don't know if you're still live with me here. So You may have gone live onto the YouTube channel. But saying I've been watching and learning for 3 months now, just started value betting on Rebel today. Oh, sorry, that is the Kenny there that, you commented on the YouTube channel. So that's going to do it for this week's live stream then. We will be live. So the next time we'll be live will be on the members stream Saturday at 10 a.m. for an hour. And then, of course, in the afternoon, 1:30 till 3. Saturday morning one is more, we're still looking for value bets to do with extra places, the each way, no lay strategy. But I do answer questions and we can go through things for an hour there in the morning on Saturday. But then in the afternoon one, I kind of ask people politely, like, don't ask questions in that one. Can still chat, but obviously no questions that are going to take time to answer. Because then in that hour and a half in the afternoon, we just purely focus on finding bets at great value and then getting on them. And we've got some fantastic members that also drop in any value bets that they find as well. If I happen to miss one, they drop it into the chat as well. So, of course, if you're interested in joining that live stream on those 2 live streams on Saturday, then you just join up as a VIP member, which, as I said, the link's in the description there if you're interested. And the next time we'll be live on the YouTube channel will be next Monday at 7 p.m. again for half an hour there. So if you've just watched this on the replay and you've got any questions for me, be happy to answer them next either Saturday or next Monday. So